Hello, collective. Welcome back to Spiritual Insights Tarot. I will be doing an energy check-in for you. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. I call upon the pure power, light, and love of God the Father, Christ the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I call upon my spirit team, divine beings of the highest white light. May the presence of Archangel Michael bless and protect the spiritual work. And so it is. Amen. I'm just going to pick that up for you. Oh, gosh. We have a high priestess in the reverse. Oh my gosh. I'm feeling so high energy. I was hoping for some positive energy as well from the read, but let's see what Spirit has for you. This is the Two of Swords. Wow. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Too many. Okay, Spirit says take them all. I'm going to. Let's see what we have. Okay, collective. So, you know what's funny? So that first pile that fell out, I took them back and I was like, that's too many. On the inside, my inside voice. Then Spirit literally put out another big pile and was like, take them. Take them. So anyway, let's get started. So there is a high priestess in the reverse. This is one of the most mischievous, one of the witchiest characters that we have, you know, in here. And this is a feminine energy who does dark, manipulative spiritual work. This is a dark feminine spiritualist, okay? This person is, gosh, you may be experiencing some projections, some mental projections. Take care of that. Okay, wear something over your head if you need to, or do like a head wash. But yeah, someone is projecting that towards you. Just confirmation for somebody. This dark spiritualist is stuck. Okay, she is stuck in indecision. This is like someone who wants to move forward, but either doesn't know how to, or it's kind of like a line has been drawn, which they can't move past. Okay. This is more than likely a Queen of Cups in the reverse. Yet again, a feminine energy who is very manipulative, who is emotionally unstable. Okay. Oh, I just saw the word impulsive. So this is somebody who does their spiritual work from a very imbalanced place, hence the high priestess in the reverse, okay? This is someone who does things to kind of twist people's arms, twist situations to get what they want, very manipulative and really not for the highest of you know, whoever else is involved in the situation. The Hierophant is here. This, so I just saw the word judgment. And another thing I saw, it's like when a puppy, right, or like a dog, when you know when you scold a dog, right, and it kind of has to submit, and it sits down, it looks up at you and it sits down and it's like all sad. That's what I saw when I looked at this Hierophant. So it's almost like this high priestess is being sat down. Mind you, I'm not calling anybody a dog, it's just the visual Spirit gave me. It's kind of like in the spiritual realm, this high priestess has been seen for their dark ways. And so Spirit is kind of sitting them down, okay? Or so they're being called to order in the spiritual realm, okay? Now, this is somebody who's looking for a win. They are looking for a victory. They are looking to be liked, to be celebrated with the Six of Wands, okay? Not just that. They want to set off on a new beginning, okay? But like I said, It's kind of like spirit has drawn a line in the sand, a boundary that they can't cross. Hence why they are like, Two of Swords energy. Okay. Now, they may want to take action with regards to a King of Wands. This energy feels upright, but we'll see how things go. So it might be that they are eyeing a particular masculine who is abundant, who is very ambitious, who usually is very handsome as well. The King of Wands is somebody got cut off their collective. Okay, so it's giving karmic feminine, healed masculine energy. Okay, this King of Wands energy feels clear. They feel like they are in the upright, but this is a Queen of Cups in the reverse. So this is a feminine energy who's more than likely trying to manipulate this person, but is also using dark spiritual practices on them. But Spirit is saying with the Hierophant, all the energy that they're putting into that is not going to yield results, and this person wants to come out of the stress and anxiety. So this is giving a healed masculine energy who's about to leave a karmic feminine. Now, as I was shuffling, I didn't realize that it cut off. But as I was shuffling, the Empress card literally fell out and landed like that on the Nine of Swords. So it might be that this masculine is leaving this feminine for an Empress, but let's not be premature. And let's let Spirit give us more details. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Look at that. Eight of Cups in the reverse, clarifying the Two of Swords. That's too many. That's too many. Thank you. Wow. That's the Emperor. Jesus. Okay, do I take these? Okay, I'm going to take them. Spirit says take them. Okay, that's too many. Let me pause it. Okay, final, thank you. Eight of Swords, interesting. Okay, Two of Pentacles at the bottom. So let's see what Spirit has to say here. Okay, so it's leaning towards what I was saying, that this masculine may be leaving this karmic for somebody else, for the Empress, but let's see. So clarifying the High Priestess in the reverse is the Empress card. This High Priestess, because they are a High Priestess, they have probably been checking in on what has this masculine occupied, okay? Or even if it's just to check what's coming up for them. They may have become aware that there's an Empress energy in this masculine's energy field, okay? Or maybe it's a new relationship that's already existing, but this is giving me spying and divination, okay? So they're aware that something is going on, okay? Now, the Eight of Cups in the reverse is clarifying the Two of Swords. So this feminine does not want this person to walk away, right? Because in the upright, it's walking away. Remember I said they themselves are stuck. They are stuck because they don't want to walk away from whatever this relationship has been. But it's also giving Spirit has drawn that Hierophant card. Spirit has drawn a line in the sand, and it's kind of feeling like they can't continue this or this is not going to continue any further, okay? Clarifying the Queen of Cups in the reverse is the Emperor. So this is a healed masculine. Like I said, remember I said he's a King of Wands in the upright. I said to you the energy feels good. It feels proper. Okay, and so it's actually the truth. This is an Emperor in the upright. This is a masculine figure who's done his healing work, who's done his spiritual work, who was with a Queen of Cups in the reverse. But this feminine is like, no, you are going nowhere. Literally, that's what it's giving, right? And so with the Hierophant, Spirit has called judgment on the situation. Spirit is in agreement that a new beginning is in order, okay? But it's not what this High Priestess thinks it's going to be, okay? So the Fool card is clarifying that Hierophant card, okay? Six of Wands. Six of Wands, this is saying to me, this feminine wants this victory with this King of Pentacles. This is a man who's in full Emperor mode, man. He's healed. So he's a King of Wands in the upright. He's a King of Pentacles in the upright. Oh, okay. This feminine wants his money. That's what it is. This feminine, okay, so Spirit is saying this feminine doesn't even care for this person. They want the financial stability that comes with this masculine. Okay, collective. So basically, this High Priestess wants victory with this Emperor, right? But Spirit is saying this Empress and this Emperor, right, who's also a King of Pentacles, that's who's going to be getting victory. Notice how they're actually aligned in this way, okay, over here. And so the Fool, they are going to be getting this new beginning. I love it because the Hierophant over there was clarified by the Fool, meaning Spirit is in complete agreement that a new beginning is necessary, right? And this is the truth. King of Swords energy, truth, clarity, okay? So there's definitely a new beginning happening here, but it's not according to what this High Priestess in the reverse thinks it is, okay? This is the Two of Wands. So the King of Wands is making plans. Oh, this is getting juicy. This is getting juicy. So this masculine energy is making plans to move forward. It's not clear yet if they are aware of the Empress, if they are making their way directly to the Empress, or if they are just making plans to leave this karmic feminine energy. 8-8 may be significant, okay, or 8-8-8 as well. Okay, this is going to be an abundant union, okay? So if you are calling in a masculine energy right now and you are in your healed Empress energy, that person is more likely than not also leaving a karmic cycle, much like you yourself are, okay? A lot of unions that did not work because one of the partners went karmic, those cycles are closing, but that also means with the new cycles that are opening, the healed masculine and feminine energies are coming into union, okay? And wow, this is the Eight of Swords. So this is saying this High Priestess knows that whatever they're doing is not working, which is why they are in that Nine of Swords, right? And they want to come out of it. That's why it's in the reverse. But Spirit is saying, no, no way. Instead, you're going to be in the Eight of Swords, mental prison and anxiety, okay? Spirit, please give us final clarity. Thank you. Wow, the Fool is in the reverse. The Hermit is also in the reverse. Another reversal. Six of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. $133 may be of significance to you. Wow, there's a Tower. Wow. Empress in the reverse, Queen of Swords in the reverse, and a Tower. Okay. Yeah, things are changing. Things are definitely changing, and Spirit is overseeing this change. Spirit is also saying you are protected at this time. Queen of Wands in the reverse. I told you she's a witchy witch. Oh my gosh. This is, wow, Death card in the reverse. Powerful energies. Wow, another Nine of Swords. Another Nine of Swords in the reverse. That's for that King of Wands over there. Too many. Looks like a bit of a mess over here, but I am gonna clear them up for you. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to take them. I'm gonna have to take them. And the Eight of Cups is in the upright now. Okay, let's clear this up. And I told you this one was juicy, collective. So listen. The Queen of Wands in the reverse came out, okay, over here. So like I said, this is a dark, feminine spiritualist who is all about the witchy woo-woo, okay? So basically this tells me that she has kept this man in a cycle using dark magic, okay? But I'll tell you now, the energy of this Empress literally trumps both of these cards together over there, okay? So it's like Spirit was saying, in case you were not sure, just to be clear, this is a Queen of Wands in the reverse. Hermit reversed. This feminine is stuck, okay? She doesn't want the masculine to walk away, but they're not even going within for inner wisdom, right? So it's like it's very carnal. It's very much based on greed, on lust as well, okay? The reasons for not wanting wanting to keep this man stuck, okay? There's no wisdom, basically. There's no wisdom, there's no insight, there's nothing, okay? Six of Swords in the reverse, further clarifying this, right? So yet again, the Queen of Cups in the reverse does not want the Emperor to sail to calmer waters, okay? It feels very, very karmic. I just saw the word conflict. So it seems like there's a lot of tumultuation in this energy as well. So this reading is more than likely for a divine masculine, okay, or for you as an Empress who is calling in a divine masculine, okay, just so you also know what's happening on their end. Now look at this. The Hierophant, which was clarified by the Fool card, is now clarified by the Empress in the reverse, Queen of Swords in the reverse, and a Tower. I love when Spirit does this. So notice how over there we have an Empress in the upright who is going to be taking the place of the Empress in the reverse, right? And this came out over there. So no new beginning with an Empress in the reverse who's also a Queen of Swords in the reverse, a liar, a terrible, terrible liar, somebody who gossips, somebody who slanders. They may have even done that to this masculine at some point, okay, behind their back. And so Spirit is saying, this feminine energy is about to experience a tower. This new beginning is going to be a whole tower for this feminine energy. Okay. I just saw the words controlling. Okay. So the Fool card is in the reverse, clarifying the King of Pentacles in the Six of Wands energy. Like I said, this feminine does not want this man to prosper. It's like if she's not there to basically prosper with him, she doesn't want him to prosper. She doesn't want this new beginning happening at all, okay? So like I said, she doesn't even care about him. It's just a matter of greed, okay, and the finances. The Death card is in the reverse, further confirmation. So whereas the Fool card is upright here, and Spirit said that's the truth, they yet again don't want this to end. Death card in line with that, Eight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this is the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Now look at the irony. This man has been wanting to leave the situation. Okay, them making plans. So they're making plans to leave. Okay, and this is going to take them out of mental anxiety and stress. This man has had enough, I tell you. Okay, now to close this off, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this feminine energy is in the Eight of Swords because she knows this man is, this Six of Wands is basically this man's Wheel of Fortune. But this is the thing, this masculine has done his inner work. He's done his spiritual work, and therefore he is entitled to his Wheel of Fortune, right? This has her in the Eight of Swords, okay? And as such, she's wanting to fight. Five of Swords. She's wanting to fight. Spirit. Okay, she's wanting to fight. Spirit says this masculine must continue to walk away. Okay, Spirit, can you give us one more card for the collective to keep in mind? Keep in mind, or anything else that they should be aware of. One card, please. Okay, enough said.